Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Veracity. In today's video, I kind of want to talk about something I've been wanting to talk about recently in a couple videos. I want to go ahead and talk about the black market in Black Ops 4. Now, I want to go ahead and set this premise. I usually, I'm actually a big fan of supply drops. I'm not someone who hates them or thinks everything that wins out of them are pay to win. Even though, there are some things that are in supply drops that I think we can all agree shouldn't be in supply drops, like overpowered weapons, like the VPR or the PPSH or the HLX. There's a couple other things, but I kind of want to talk about this black market in particular because of how unfinished this game actually is, and how bad the black market is. I mean, right here we have 100 stages in this. I'm pretty sure this was, pre-thought out. Not everything's bad, but you have, like, this is a new weapon that you just would get for free for playing that. We have a calling card. I mean, what is that, like some weird eagle? That's alright. Like, these are alright. Blackout character, like, some, like, psychedelic mushroom theme, a fucking whale. I mean, like, some of these just, shouldn't be in here. Like, we have the hands. Like, some of these, like, why is this in here? I get that it's free, but just set out one battle pass for the entire year or something like this, one every 6 months of its life cycle, the game's life cycle, and just put 100 dope things in it. So I say throughout the cycle we're gonna get 20 to 30 new weapons, so that comes up with 30 of them. The next we could have 40 really cool variants, and the rest could be camos or something like that. Like, that would make a lot of sense. Because I don't, to be honest, like, I already get, like, calling cards and emblems like this through challenges and things like this, if I still played this game, which I don't. This is better than the last battle pass, I'll give it that. It's not that, it's not nearly as bad. It's still not good by any means. I still like supply drops a lot more. See, this is kind of cool, a Mastercraft camo. That's actually cool as fuck. So it's not as bad as the one before, which is crazy. When we get over here, they don't have it anymore, but at one point, they were actually selling a red dot sight. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right. A red dot sight you got free at every other Call of Duty, besides maybe like MWR or something like that, is now not free. Like, can you believe it? They're just taking shit that you got free in other games and just basically free, like the Peacekeeper for BO2. Granted, it was the only DLC weapon. It just blows my mind how, like, they're just selling shit back to us that we got for free. I think Ghost and Black Ops 2, the season pass, got you the DLC weapons. And I wish that's how it was too, because, listen, I don't mind microtransactions, but let's do it. Like, let's do it how we want to do it. Let's go to create a class. Let's click on a weapon. If we like the weapon, we can open the camos or, like, the reactive camos or Mastercraft variants, and we can buy those all individually. Like, have it all set out for every gun. I mean, most of the guns in this game don't even have a Mastercraft. Most of the games don't have any reactive camos. Most of the guns, they don't even have an operator mod. Like, there's just so much shit in this game. The game didn't come out with league play. The game didn't come out with balance specialists. The game didn't come out with no bugs or a low amount of bugs. There were a lot of bugs in this game. It didn't, zombies is still and was super buggy. It was buggy as fuck. So I wonder, like, why did the black market have to come first? It's just, I don't know, it's super annoying to me. And that's why, I always make the argument that, like, the older Call of Duties are so clearly, I'd say up to Advanced Warfare, they were so clearly much more well done and well prepared than the newer Call of Duties, like, say, Infinite Warfare, World War II, and especially this game. I mean, the combat record in this, it goes to show, man. Black Ops 1, I'll say this every time, came out in 2010, November 2010. That combat record smokes this combat record out the fucking water. And it's 7 years older. 8 years, 7 years older. And it just smokes this game. For one, it smokes this game in every aspect besides connection. And it smokes it in how well it was prepared. And it had more weapons to start. And the only thing it didn't have was a black market. So obviously, the black market is the underlying cause as to why every Call of Duty is coming out with no combat record, no league play. It's really annoying, you know, because people would buy them if they would just take the variants. Fuck calling cards and putting this shit in supply drops. They would take the variants and just shove them into like the creative class where you can just buy them up there, or at least have like every single variant set out, or rotations of variants. Make sure you have variants for like every single gun, you know, like the guns are coming out, get an operator mod for them, and get, you know, your Mastercraft camos and reactive camos, because even like Advanced Warfare, that game had a pretty solid combat record. It was pretty finished whenever it came out. A lot of things were balanced, a lot of things were, you know, not, it was unbalanced, you know, it wasn't perfect, but it had supply drops, and it had, you know, every variant for every weapon, multiple, like 4 or 5 variants for each weapon, and yet the game was still pretty complete, I would argue, whenever it came out. So that's just a little food for thought for your day. You know, you may notice the style of video I'm doing. I'm just doing this because I woke up tired, I didn't have time to shower, and I gotta go to work. But also, as I said, this is my favorite video to make, kind of video to make, where it's like an old school time commentary. It's my favorite video to watch as well. So you may be seeing more of these in the future. I just enjoy talking about topics more than just, you know, like Call of Duty or talking about the gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.